it's been a very long time since I last showed in a video some of my stats and medals in Pokemon Go. So today we will check that out together, as many of you guys have been asking me on live stream about my medals. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So yes, first things first though, let me go to bring my screen up and show you guys under the stat summary here, under the total activities, that I've reached 5 billion XP. And I think now is the most fitting time for me to actually show you guys the video. I've actually hit 5 billion XP about 2 days ago during the Gigantamax Snorlax day, and yeah, the XP still went up quite a bit, even though I've not been using Lucky a lot. XP is just, I mean, way different as compared to how it used to be back in 2016 to obtain. Definitely way easier now than back in 2016. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys my medals because many of you guys have been asking me like my medals and want to know what the count is in terms of my platinum medal count and everything. So I'm going to go and show you guys how many platinum medals I have first. So if we start from the jogger medal over here on the top right, alright, and we were to count all the way from the very to the very bottom, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5, that is 40, plus another Vivian there, so that's plus the jogger, so that's 42. So if you scroll down and we'll see the other platinum medals also that I have the typing, that's a total of 18. There are a total of 18 typings in the game, so that's a total of 60. Not yet, there's actually one hidden platinum medal for those of you who didn't know. If you actually have gotten this particular medal, alright, the Legacy 50, which you achieve level 50 by the 15th of October 2025, this is actually a platinum medal also. My group, my community, we have actually test run it, and some of the people who actually had like 43 platinum medals was even able to complete the 44 platinum medals, the task. So this is considered a platinum medal on its own. So technically speaking, I have 60 plus 1, that's 61. Okay, so that's more than enough for me to hit level 80, but I have not hit level 80 yet, as you guys can see, because I'm still waiting for Princess to hit level 80 together. Alright, so I can actually work on a task, but I'm not going to do that. But yes, let's go to check out my medals. We're going to check it out from the very top, the very first in-person event medal that I got, and then after that we'll go through the others. So the first in-person event that I went for was the Go Fest in Chicago back in July 2017. Oh, that was the first one ever, and actually there was a in real life patch of this particular medal itself. I kind of still have it in my storage, but I need to dig for it. Alright, next one is going to be the Pikachu Outbreak, the Yokohama, August 2017. And this was when even the first ever Mewtwo was released, which I do have it. I can show you guys over here under the Mewtwo if I search for it properly. Recent, and scroll all the way to the very bottom. This is the Mewtwo that was caught during the event itself. It just shows Japan over there, but you guys can see the date. 14th of August 2017. Okay. So yeah, that's that though. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention though. If you guys see my start date, actually it shows 7th of August because it shows day, month and year. 7th of August 2016. Yes, I started on the 7th of August 2016. Have never stopped for a very long period. Basically, I just can't continue playing over and over again every day. The thing is, I've been playing this game for almost I guess 9.5 years. Wow, that's very long, man. This is definitely the longest game I ever played in my life. Okay, but anyway, back to this though. Yeah, so the Yokohama one was over here, and then you guys can see the next one was the Chicago Go Fest in 2018. Alright, and then it's almost the same batch as the previous one, just that the design is a bit different without the 4 stars. So we got Yokosuka, also 2018 for the Safari Zone. A lot of people mistakenly took this as the Go Fest in 2018, but no, Japan did not have a Go Fest in 2018. Japan only had the Go Fest a year after that. So it was a Safari Zone. I remember that going to the event with my friends, so that was a nice one. Then Singapore had a Safari Zone in 2019, April 2019. That was a fun one also. And then the Go Fest 2019 in Chicago, the Dortmund Go Fest in 2019. This was in Europe. However, problem about this event medal is I did not attend this event. Yep, I actually did send a message to the help support informing them that I would like to remove this medal. No reply. Yeah, I actually told them that I did not go for this event. I actually bought the ticket was thinking if I should go, if I was able to go for it. Eventually I wasn't able to go for it, and then I did not book my flights and everything, so I did not even attend this in-person event at all. So I still have the medal for some good reason, so I don't like it. I don't like to see this on my account, honestly speaking. Alright, next one is the Yokohama, the Go Fest. This was then the one that Japan had, the Go Fest in 2019. Alright, next one is the Global Go Fest, and then the Kanto Tour in 2021. This was during the pandemic itself. So you guys can see, like, in between there, so many events. But then the Colossal Discovery in November 2019. This was when the first Regigigas was introduced to the game, and I played this event in Cebu, alright, in Philippines. And then this one, a Drive to Investigate. This one is for the Genocide. Alright, this one was during the 2020, and then the Investigating Illusion. So in the past, those mythical Pokemon actually does get us medals, but now we do not have that anymore. So tap tap tappity tap. This is for the Galarian, Mr. Rhyme actually. Yeah, and then the Legacy level 40, hitting it before 1st of January 2021. And then the Global Go Fest 2021, which I did not attend any of the other in-person Go Fest at all for the year. Skipped it with Princess. And then the Global Go Fest 2022, the Johto Tour 2022, then the World Championship Bonus Time Research. Not sure why that was available, but cool. And then after that, we got the Safari Zone Early Access, the Ultra Beast Arrival, and then we got the Safari Zone in Taipei, the Singapore Safari Zone in 2022. This was just a couple of years back. It was a nice one, also at the Gardens by the Bay. And then the Hoenn Tour, this one we went all the way to Las Vegas to actually attend it. I was with Isaac also. So those are just some of the extra medals that we got if you buy the bonuses. And then over here we got the Go Fest 2023, the Seoul Safari 2023. This was the first event that Princess attended also, I believe. Yeah, this was the one that we went to Goyang, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that's that. We got the City Safari here, the Barcelona also, the City Safari. Yeah, we got many of the City Safari, the medals here. You guys can see it takes up a lot. Then we got Sinnoh Tour, alright. I chose the Pearl version for Palkia because I prefer Palkia over Dialga. Alright, that was in 2024, basically just last year. And then we got a CD Experience in LA, also 2024 last year though. So looking through all these medals definitely brings back a lot of good memories, and of course for me to like recall what has happened. I definitely do remember I went to Bali for the Pikachu Indonesia journey, so this was the extra event. And then the Go Fest 2024 for Necrozma last year. And then we got the Go Fest, all the extra bonus add-ons and everything. Not every year I bought the add-ons, alright. Sometimes I do buy it, sometimes I don't buy it at all. And of course there was one year I did not even buy the ticket at all. I went for all the Go Fest. Yeah, that year was very interesting when Mega Rayquaza was introduced. Okay, so we got all the city experience, blah 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 blah, many things to look at. That's for New York, Fukuoka. So Fukuoka was for the wild area. This was last year in November. Alright, that's when Gigantamax Toxtricity was first introduced to the game. Alright, the Go Wild area. So the Hong Kong City Safari, this was just last year where I went there to catch the Eevee with the background also. And then we got the LA Unova Tour. Yep, this year, and next year will be Carlos Tour again in LA. Alright, once more again. So we got all those, and I chose the Unova, the black version for Reshiram. I prefer Reshiram over Zekrom for some good reason. I just still prefer the white looking dragon. Okay, so we got a City Safari in Singapore, also just happened last year in March, just about 4 months after we started our group PoGo SG Fam. It's a very great event. Yep, and then we got all that. The Go Fest in June, the Zacian in Zamazenta. It's a nice medal though. This one is one of the nicest looking one. Then we got a CD Experience in Osaka. Alright, and then also the all the other add-ons, also Jersey City. Alright, very near to New York City. And then we got the one for the Paris. Yeah, so I attended all 3 Go Fests this year. Next year I will also be attending all 3 Go Fests in Tokyo, in Chicago, and also in Copenhagen. Yeah, so if you guys are going for it, see you guys there. Then we went for the Bangkok City Safari. Princess and I, we went there after the family trip that I had with my family in China. Alright, then Nagasaki, that was the last in-person event for myself, I suppose so. And then that's that. So we got my Elite Collector over here at 275. Yup, it's a very long list, and this Elite Collector medal started in the year 2021, so it's a pretty long list over here, but I definitely do not have every single one because I did not attend every single event, and the year that I did not buy the ticket for the Go Fest, I obviously could not carry on with this, but it's okay. Alright, so then the Legacy 50. Alright, now on to the medals that many of you guys are looking for to see, very eagerly looking for to see. My Platinum medals, and also my gold medals, and some of my silver and bronze medal. Alright, so anyway, let's go to check out the very first one, and that's this. Alright, so my jogger medal is at 45,554.4. I would say that not everything is completely done by walking, alright, because there's a bit of drift, and even when I take the vehicle, like the public transportation, etc., the distance will be clocked a little bit. But I would say that if you guys have seen how I've walked, including on the live stream, and even during when I was doing the grind to almost level 80, I've been walking a lot. Alright, I am capable of walking about 75 kilometers per day, but that one is really like pushing it to the upper limit of my capabilities. But if I were to average about 70 to 65 kilometers a day, I can do it. Yeah, and that will be continuous, non-stop, every day if I were to do that. But of course, the biggest struggle is time for me to actually find time to actually do that. But yep, that's a lot of time taken to actually walk 70 kilometers a day, because it requires me about 13.5 hours to reach that. Yep. Alright, so next medal, let's go to check out the Kanto medal, and this one we are 151, completed that, everything, including Mew and Mewtwo and everything. Alright, next one is going to be the Collector, which I've caught over 2,778,461 Pokemon. Alright, and I've actually caught a lot more Pokemon in the last few months because I've been back to Singapore, and I've been doing my live stream for 2 hours. That's more than enough for me to catch about close to 1,000 Pokemon in about 2 hours, especially when I'm playing at the Singapore Sports Hub. But as of now, the numbers might slow down because I'm actually choosing a different place to actually play. But that's my number for it. Alright, Scientist is at 171,769. Actually, I do still do a few evolutions here and there. I do purify my Pokemon, then do the evolution. So it saves cost on the Stardust. Not Stardust, sorry, the candies, but the Stardust definitely I will have to spend more. Alright, next one is going to be the Breeder. I'm at 110,091. Wow, nice number, 91. Woohoo! By the way, if you guys are wondering why I have a 91 behind my IGN BrandonTan91, is because I'm born in the year 1991. Alright, it's not that it's of any special number or whatsoever, but literally I'm born in the year 1991. Okay, so yes, I've hatched over 100,000 eggs, and I love hatching eggs. At the same time, you know, especially certain events, etc., I do enjoy hatching eggs, but it definitely costs a lot to actually buy all those incubators and whatsoever. But I do get a lot of good Pokemon out from it, a lot of hundos, etc. But sometimes it's repeated hundos. Like example, I've hatched like I think 8 or 9 hundo mudkips. But yeah, it's kind of beyond my control. Alright, next one we're gonna see is my backpacker, the one that I visited, 2,324,842 Pokestops. Alright, I would say that I'm just very fortunate that most of the time that I'm here in Singapore, in the last 9.5 years of my life, I've been here in Singapore playing Pokemon GO in Singapore for like about 7 years. I would say that we have a lot of Pokestops here in Singapore. A lot of people may not feel that way, but I'll tell you that our Pokestop density is definitely one of the highest, alright, in the world. I wouldn't say it's the highest, but I would say it's like really like top tier, at least top 5% in the world. Yeah, but next one we're gonna see is the Sightseer medal, which I am most proud of for this medal because I have visited 116,216 unique Pokestops. This is basically the one with the ring on top of the Pokestop. You can spin it once and clock once. So during my 2.5 years of traveling, I would try and focus to actually get this particular medal up, because that's when I was able to actually work on it. Then I would then neglect some other medals like the Expert Navigator. That one I would not be able to work on that, which I'll show you guys in a bit. I only managed to get it to Platinum when I came back to Singapore just less than a year ago. Yep, actually it's just a year ago. I came back to Singapore like literally 1 year and 1 week ago, exactly 1 year, 1 week ago. Wow. Okay. So anyway, big magic card at 6,794. This one I was able to complete it way earlier back in 2017 because there were a lot more magic cards spawning back in 2016 and 2017. Alright, if you guys are wondering how come there are items coming in from the right side, it's because my Pokemon GO Plus Plus is spinning the Pokestops around. Alright, it automatically spins the Pokestop, so that's really helpful. Alright, so for Battle Go, I'm at 73,072. I will want to work on this medal to get it up to 100,000 one day. But I normally would use this activity to clock the battle hearts with my buddied Pokemon. I swap my buddy 20 times a day. And when I do my feed, play, and also snapshot, I get 3 hearts. And then after that, I will battle with like Pokemon 3 times. I'll battle the gym. 3 Pokemon goes down, then I'll get the 3 hearts. So that's how I normally clock this medal itself, and it's gone up a lot, alright, in the last few years. So the next one is Ace Trainer. I'm at 3,688. Back then, back in 2016, it was way easier to get this medal up, alright, because there was this thing called Bubble Strat. And basically, how a Bubble Strat works is you have a Pokemon in the gym and you use a low CP Pokemon to try and like prestige the gym up. I know it might sound very foreign to you guys, the words I'm going to use to you guys, but back then you can actually attack your own color gym. So for example, if you're Team Mystic, you fight a Team Mystic gym, and then when you fight the Pokemon, the gym points will go up, then you can slot more Pokemon. So there's a strategy called Bubble Strat. You can actually increase this number in about 12 to 15 seconds, including animation time to go to the second Pokemon and third Pokemon and so on and so forth. So I know of a friend, his name is Kobo Yen, one of the top Japanese player back in those years. In 2018 or 2017, his Ace Trainer was at 118,000. Okay, so he kept bubble stratting because that is one of a good way to also grind for XP, not needing to catch Pokemon, especially if you are at home and you have a home gym, to just keep on, you know, prestiging, and the gym will not go down because you're fighting your own color gym. And basically you are trying to increase it to prestige it. Sorry guys, I had to cough. And I know now it's not easy to actually get this medal to Platinum because you have to battle your own, or not your own, but basically the team leaders, Blanche, Candela, or Spark. And then you have to complete one battle, one basically win, to get this clocked once. And it's very tedious. I know. Somebody did the calculation that it will require 25 hours of you know, battling to actually get 2,000 Ace Trainer, which is insane. Okay, so anyway, the youngster medal, I'm at 7,072. Alright, that's for Tiny Ratata. Next one is going to be Pikachu fan medal. I'm at 39,900. I used to trade from my friends all their Pikachus. I would ask Auntie Gladys, Anne, and Leo to trade me all their Pikachu because I wanted to grind this medal up to 10,000, which I did. Then it went up to 20,000. Then I'm like, okay, I think I might want to slow down. Eventually, I just continued to about 28,000 with them, and then I stopped. So eventually, the rest of the other Pikachus were obtained when I went for Go Fairs and I visited communities, and they trade me their Pikachu, etc., like one by one. Yep. So next one is going to be Unowned. I'm at 28. 28 is the maximum in order to get to Platinum. The question mark and also the exclamation mark Unowned, all those I've obtained a long time ago. I know Unowned is not the easiest one to obtain for a lot of people, especially if you do not attend the in-person event, but maybe around your friends you might have been able to ask for, to actually trade for, and that's what I've been doing the last few months. I've also been trading to try and help some of my friends to complete it. I've been trading my shiny Unowneds, so I've been trading a lot of shiny Unowneds, but whatever the case is, I'd rather clear my backspace, also my storage space, so that I can complete the Platinum medal too. Alright, next one is going to be Johto. I'm at 100. That's great. And then next one is going to be Champion. I'm at 21,827. This includes Mega raids, but I already completed this even before Mega existed. Alright, I did enjoy going after tier 1, 2, 3, 4. There was tier 2 and tier 4 raids also. Unfortunately, they did not put that back. But I do raid anything in person in the past. I do not remote for it, but once the remote raid was like permanently into the game, I told myself I will only do in-person raids for any raids, even tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4. I will not remote for tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4, but I will do in-person raids for those. Alright, just because there's a chance for me to get the rare candy XL. Okay, so next one is going to be this, my Battle Legend. I'm at 54,798. Alright, it's not exactly the highest in the world. There are people with over 6 digits of this really, meaning at over 100,000. But I've slowed down like in terms of raiding and even playing the game in general, especially during my 2.5 years of traveling time. I play according to how the community plays that I'm visiting, and that's how it is. Alright, but I definitely would say that I've gotten a lot of hundos from this, and I think it's more than enough. Alright, next one is going to be this, my Berry Master. I'm currently at 1,882,424. So this is the medal that I'm trying to work on to actually get to 2 million. I know of people who have already reached 2 million long time ago, but you know, for me also, like I said, because I've slowed down playing the game, I've not been able to get enough berries to actually feed the gyms, because when I'm traveling, there's no guarantee that I can spin a lot of Pokestops, and even when I raid, I don't raid as much as before already. My berry obtained in as much as before already. But yep, this is one of the medal that I'm rather proud of also. Okay, but if you guys wonder how this works though, you can only feed a unique Pokestop, a unique Pokemon in the gym once every 30 minutes. Alright, and you can only feed 10 unique Pokemon in the gym once every 30 minutes, and each Pokemon can only be fed 10 berries. Okay, so that's 100 berries fed. 10 times 10, 100 berries fed every 30 minutes, that's the maximum. Essentially, if you were to continuously feed berry for 10 hours, you can feed a total of 2,000 berries, which is insane but also very tiring. Okay, okay, next medal we're going to look at is the gym leader. So yes, my gym leader is 139,496. Alright, and I would say that this is something that I'm very fortunate to be able to get to Platinum, because here in Singapore, the gym is just so competitive with the number of players that are playing this game that it's very difficult to get this to Platinum. I would say that this is one of the toughest medal in Singapore, alright, to get to Platinum if you do not travel out of Singapore or to actually slot gyms in neighboring countries or whatsoever, because we just have so many players and the competition is just so insane. I would say that in the last 9.5 years, I remember I played this game for 9.5 years, I think about 20% 20 to 25% of them are gym hours that are obtained in Singapore. Okay, that is basically about close to 30,000. Yeah, 30,000 hours. I mean, I would have been able to hit Platinum also, but remember, I've been playing for 9.5 years, yeah, to then hit Platinum about a few years ago. Alright, and I've gotten a lot of my hours overseas, like about 70% to 75% of them, because once I slot in the gym and then it just lasts in the gym. I still even have Pokemon in the gym right now in China, etc. The one that I actually showed you guys in Xinjiang. So yep, my mons are still there, which is great, and then I'm able to berry dump. Alright, next one is going to be the Hoenn-To 135. Oh, 135, great. Next one is going to be the Pokemon Ranger, which is a field research task. I'm at 128,908. Alright, I love doing field research tasks, but as of now I've been slowing down on it. But I try to average about 25 to 35 per day. Yeah, so that's usually what I do, but as of now, I would say that I'm maybe averaging about 15 to 20 a bit. Sometimes I become a bit lazy on this medal, but yep, that's that. Alright, next one is going to be the Idol medal. This one is to get best friends. Alright, and I have 3,914. If you multiply the amount of XP obtained from that, it's a lot of XP. Alright, over 1 billion XP if you will use a lucky egg for every of the friendship level gain. And yeah, actually I'm not the highest in the world for this. There are people who are higher than mine, including Auntie Gladys. Auntie Gladys Pepper Brownie 14. She's probably the highest one in the world, with I think maybe almost 5,000 for this already. Yep, she's working really hard on this, man. Alright, next one is going to be my Gentleman medal, is the one for trading. I have done over 158,000 trades. And this medal is something that I do on a consistent basis, especially with Princess. We do just do this trade and you just add up, but you can only do 100 regular trades a day, and depending on the event, whether you get 1 extra or 2 extra special trades, you then can do 2 or 3 special trades a day. So with the current season right now, we can do 2 special trades a day. Alright, and then that's basically 102 trades that we can do per day, and that's the maximum. After that, you hit trade cap and you cannot trade anymore, and in order to hit this number is many days of trading. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the next one. That's the Pilot medal, which I've clocked 403 million kilometers. It's not the highest in the world. I have a friend, his name is Kevin. He has actually hit 1 billion for this. This was about 2.5 years ago that he has hit this. Alright, but he has slowly, slowed down in this game already, so his numbers ain't going up as much as before. But for me, I would say that I have been traveling around with Princess, especially when we trade. We normally trade distance Pokemon. I will trade her like the local Pokemon, she trade me overseas Pokemon, or vice versa, for us to get the guaranteed Candy XL. So that just adds up the distance over time also. Alright, next one we're going to see the Great League Veteran. I'm at 5,089. I do play a bit of Great League here and there, but not all the time. Next one is going to be Ultra League Veteran. I actually do enjoy playing Ultra League more than Great League. I'm at 3,424. Next one is going to be Master League. I'm at 4,410. This one I enjoy too. I would say among the three leagues, I enjoy Ultra League the most, Master League second, and then Great League third. Yeah. Great League is too complicated, too many things. Alright, next one is going to be Cameraman though. So my Cameraman is at 3,165. This is for the surprise snapshot with Smeargle. This is how I clock my medal, so that every day, because I swap my buddy 20 times, I take the snapshot also, and Smeargle will appear, but I do not tap on Smeargle, I run away from it. Okay, but yeah, this is what I do also. Next one is going to be the Purifier. I'm at 59,672 for the Purifier medal. This one is one that I'm still working on to get up to 100,000. Yes, I will try to get it up to 100,000 one day. I'm not sure how long I will need to take to get that, but I will get it one day. And the amount of Stardust required to do this, if we were to take an average of 3,000 Stardust per purification, that's about 180 million Stardust spent on just this medal alone. Boom. Alright, next one we're going to check out is the Hero medal. This is fighting Rocket Grunts, or the Rocket members, including the leaders. I'm at 61,996. I love fighting Rocket Grunts and the leaders. I try and average about 20 to 30 per day. This is being in Singapore. If I'm somewhere else that doesn't have as many Pokestop, obviously I won't be able to battle as many as being here in Singapore. Alright, next one is going to be the Best Buddy medal. I have 1,037 Best Buddies. Alright, this is with your Pokemon, and like I said, I swap my buddy 20 times a day, especially for those of you who have been on my live stream and see how I function. I swap till my last buddy at the to the last moment, and then after that I will interact with it and everything. Alright, and yeah, I'm actually happy to get this to 1,000 Best Buddies without Poffin. Yeah, I do not buy Poffin at all. It's just using golden raspberries that I obtained from the raids itself. Next one is going to be a Triathlon. I'm at 602. Wow, I didn't realize it's that high already, man. I mean, I remember that, well, okay, we needed 100 for Platinum. Well, okay, next one is going to be this Rising Star. I'm at 622. I think I missed out some of the Pokemon that I needed to actually clock this medal, but it's okay, no worries, out of 150. Alright, let's go. Next one is going to be the Rising Star Duo. This is doing raids with your friends, and I'm at 47,731. Clearly a lot of raids with my friends. Whoa. Alright, next one is going to be my Picnicker. I'm currently at 1,060,791. This medal itself, I don't really bother so much about this medal, but I will just drop Luros for my community, and then the numbers will just slowly go up. And this medal, for it to go up, it depends on how many players you have around you. If you're in a rural place and you don't have a lot of players, for you to drop Lure, you won't get as many of this, the count going up, as compared to if you are in a city area where there are a lot of people playing Pokemon Go, or even if you attend the in-person events and you actually drop the Luros there, the people who are catching the lured Pokemon from your own lure, the numbers will then go up naturally. Alright, next one is going to be the successor, Mega Evolve a Pokemon. I've done 8,494 of them, and I do Mega Evolve my Pokemon at least 2 times per day. Alright, sometimes even 3 times depending on how much I'm playing the game, but basically twice a day. And then before that, I actually like mass Mega Evolve with all my Mega energy, just keep swapping my Megas just to hit the first 1,000. After that, I just Mega Evolve whenever I feel like doing it. Sometimes I even do like 6 or 7 Mega Evolutions in a day, because let's say if I'm doing a raid boss and I need this particular Mega, I will Mega it and use it. After that, when I'm doing another raid and then I need to use another Mega, I'll Mega it, and then Mega here and there, blah 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 blah. Yeah, sometimes I do Mega that many times, more than 10 times a day, so just to make it slightly more efficient. Alright, next one is going to be the Mega Evolution Guru. I'm at 48 out of 46. I believe we still got 2 more that we're going to get, Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y. So yeah, it's going to go up to 50. And including the new Megas that will be out in the future when the Mega ZA Megas come into Pokemon Go too. Not sure when that will happen though. Alright, next one is going to be the Expert Raid. Raid Expert. Make the Raid Trainer achievement screen 500 times, but I'm 19,650. Clearly this is obtained just basically doing a lot of raids. Right, next one is going to be the Expert Navigator. As I said, I'm at 862. My number is rather low compared to if I were to do the routes consistently. And the reason for that is also because this medal was only about 40 or 50 plus before I came back to Singapore last year on the 9th of December. So in the last 53 weeks, I've gained about 800 on this medal. In the last basically 1 year, I've gained about 800 on this medal. And the reason for that is also because when I was traveling, spinning the unique stops, I did not want to do the routes because the routes would take me to a different route and whatsoever. I did not want to do the routes at all. Otherwise, I won't be able to focus to spin my unique stops. I hope that makes sense. Next one is going to be my tiny Pokemon collector at 5,444, more than enough to hit platinum. Next one is going to be my jumbo Pokemon collector at 6,286, and as of now, I'm keeping XXS and XXL Pokemon also to trade with some of my friends who need to complete the medals also. That's what I've been trying to do to help my community. Life of the party is right. So this one is something that I would say is rather low for myself also because I do not usually party up with people because of the top of the screen blocking a lot of my screen. But in recent time, I've been doing a lot of party challenges because I've been partying out with my friends to actually share with them my items, my lucky egg, my incense, and also the star piece, just to help them out a little bit. But at the same time, eventually I just continue with the party challenges with them, since some of them also need to complete the medals too. Next one is going to be the Sinnoh medal. I've not gotten the platinum yet. This is gold already, but I guess we'll work on it one day. Unova also still at gold. Alright, Ultra Hero still at gold. Nobody in the world has platinum for this because you cannot fight 50 Giovannis yet. Yeah, and then this one for Carlos, I'm at 69 out of 50. Alola, I'm at 76 out of 50. Not 50, but yeah, okay. 86, sorry. And then 53 out of 89. And then yeah, I'm at 5 for the Hisui. Showcase, I'm at 50 out of 100. Just recently hit gold for this. I still need to get another 50 because I still need to work on it. But I'll work on it and finish this one day. Alright, but if you guys want to see where I've slotted my Pokemon, those are just some of the places that I've slotted over here. So it started off from the Squirtle in Bali, I believe so. Yeah, then after it went all the way to there. So these are all like around the world that I've slotted the showcase. Alright, because I've been traveling around and just slotted showcase. If I win, I win. If I do not win, I'm okay. I do not actually slot it at the last 1-2 minutes. In Singapore, it's really hard to actually win, but sometimes I'm lucky enough. Alright, next one is going to be the Paldea. Alright, still working on that, but that will be next time. Community member, we do not have a community ambassador in Singapore. I am not a community ambassador myself. I'm not planning to become a community ambassador myself also, but hopefully one of my leaders can actually become a community ambassador and we can work on these medals soon. Alright, but we have to do the check-in on 100 different days. Okay, so even if there's like 3 or 4 community ambassadors doing a meetup close by and you attend all 3, you only get 1. Okay, but we'll work on that one day in the future. This I need to work on, the Wayfarer agreement. Yep, I've been lazy on that. But that's basically all my medals for now until we reach the typing medals. I'm just going to go through my typing medals really quickly. I'm at 692,244 for my normal. Fighting, I'm at 130,635. Flying, I'm at 406,060. Poison, I'm at 390,058. Ground, I'm at 193,435. Rock, I'm at 170,975. Bug, I'm at 301,263. I would say my water should be one of the highest. Alright, I think it might be the second highest behind of the normal. Alright, Ghost, I'm at 106,255. Steel, I'm at 119,594. Fire, I'm at 170,630. Water, yeah, I'm at 517,261 because like in Singapore we do get a lot of water type Pokemon. We do get rainy weather a lot and we get water type spawns very often. Grass, I'm at 293,409. Electrum, I'm at 239,665. Psychic, I'm at 220,838. Ice, I'm at 111,062. I mean, we are here in Singapore, located 141 kilometers away from the equator. We don't get a lot of ice type Pokemon, but if you're living in the very up north of like Canada, etc., you do get quite a number of ice type Pokemon. Dragon, I'm at 60,732. I think this might be the only one, excuse me, or that I do not have 6 digits. Yeah, maybe I want to work on that next time. The Dark type, I'm at 147,435. Fairy, I'm at 130,711. Alright, but I guess the dragon type, maybe I should work on this. Ask my friends to trade me the dragons. That counts though, onto the medal. And also maybe during dragon type events, I should play a bit harder. We'll see how that. Alright, but that's basically it, man, in terms of everything that I need to show to you guys on my account. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. Be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And it's something that I'm happy to show you guys, but not all the time I would like to make a video on this because it's a pretty long video, and also I don't really bother about the stats as much as before, but sometimes I try to set small little goals for myself. As of now, I guess we'll be working on some of the other medals as well. Alright, but that's it from me, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video. Be much appreciated. Thank you very much. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, in the next video. Alright, so it's time to say goodbye. So goodbye.